Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how I designed the acrylic keychains that I'm actually doing in another video using Cricut design space. So I'm using acrylic blanks from Moxie Vinyls. I'm also using a rainbow shape, a notebook shape, and the tumbler shape, and I did get some simple round shapes also. So the rainbow, notebook, and tumbler did all come with SVG files you can use to cut out and design with. And the round shapes, I'm just going to create my own design. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you guys and upload all these SVGs I'm using for these designs. So here are the rainbows that came with a blackout shape and some rainbow shapes, and I'm just going to get rid of all the sizes I don't need. I'm going to be using, I believe this one is a 2-inch, so I'm going to change all the colors and switch these around to get something I like. So now I'm just changing all the colors to the colors I'm going to actually be using. I ended up using a teal, a light purple, a light blue, and a mint color, I believe, to do this rainbow. I also have a video on layering if you want to see how to cut detailed decals out like this. So I'm doing the tumbler the same way. It also came with a blackout shape and a smaller white piece that fits over the actual shape of your tumbler. I'm going to be using this to cut out a full piece of white vinyl to put on the back of the tumbler. And I'm just creating some text that says coffee, and I wanted this to be kind of a Ray Dunn stylish tumbler, so I'm putting it in a font called Cami Ray. I think I downloaded this for free from dafont.com, but I'm just resizing the text and ungrouping the letters and fitting them on the mug where I want them to go. Then I'm just going to weld all the letters together, or you can also attach them to your mat to cut them out. And I'm just going to be using a black vinyl to cut out these coffee letters. Now I'm going to upload the notebook shape, which was actually a scary Halloween book, but I'm going to be changing this to look like a little planner. So I'm just going to select the size that I used, which is 2 inches again, and I'm going to remove all these little scary details first, and I'm just going to change it to customize it to what I want it to be. And then I'm going to also change the colors of this. I'm going to actually, I put this in pink, but I think I'm going to actually be cutting this out in white vinyl. So now I have all the parts removed I don't want. I'm going to be using a dark gray vinyl on the little lock and the spines of the notebook. I created some text that says goals, and I'm going to be putting this in a font called Florence Script. And I just respaced my letters to fit all these closer together. You can also ungroup your letters and adjust them that way as well. And after I got done adjusting all of my letters, I selected all of the text and welded everything together. Now I'm just going to fit this and resize it to go on top of my planner cover. I'm actually going to slice this text from the planner cover. So I just select the text and the cover and hit slice. And as you can see, that creates a little knockout of the cover. And I'm going to be putting pink glitter on the back of this planner. So I'll show you what it's going to look like here. The goals is going to show through, and it's going to show the pink glitter on the back, if that makes sense. So that's going to be my planner keychain. Now for the round keychain, I am drawing a round circle that is 2 inches in diameter to design on. That is the size of the actual keychain, and I'm going to images to look for a frosting shape I want to put along the top of this keychain, so I will insert that into my canvas. I just resized it to the size I want, and up here at the top of the circle there's a little gap, so I'm drawing a square and welding it to the top of the frosting to cover that gap. Now I'm going to slice out the frosting shape from the circle so that I can actually cut the vinyl in this shape, and I'll show you what I'm doing here in just a second. But just select both the images, select slice, and then I'm going to delete the parts that I don't need. These keychains are going to be gifts for teachers this year, so I also found this cute little saying to go on the middle of the keychain in images. And I'm going to be cutting this part out in white vinyl, so I'll show you what the keychain will look like so far. So you can see the back part I'm going to cut out in gold vinyl, and at the top you're going to see the pink glitter on the back. Then I typed out each teacher's name in the font Be Free. It is a Cricut font, but I'm sure you can find some similar ones at defont.com and places like that. And then I just use a curve feature to curve the text around the bottom of this keychain. I grouped all the letters to adjust them just a little bit more. And now this one is ready to cut out. I'm going to cut the bottom part of this frosting in a gold foil color, and the rest of this little saying and teacher's name are going to be in white. Then I'm going to put some glitter at the top on the back of the keychain so that the glitter shows through here at the top. So that is how I designed all the keychains I'll be showing in my next video. Go ahead and check that video out if you've not already watched it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.